Hey everyone, Reclaimer here with 2XP Gaming. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and setup video of the BenQ XL2430T gaming monitor. This is a refurbished unit that I picked up on BenQ's website for a very good price. They had a coupon going on and the refurbished price is very good. So I'm just giving you a look at the packaging. This looks like the actual normal retail packaging for a new unit versus a refurbished unit. Kind of gives you some of the features that this monitor has, which I will go over. Basically adaptive refresh rate up to 144 Hz, 1 millisecond gray to gray response time. I have no idea what that logo is. This looks like an auto profile mode. Has USB and settings. These are very interesting. It's almost like the tags on the back of a piece of clothing. So I'm not sure. Man running into monitor. Equalizer, and light bulb with a B. So that makes a lot of sense. Interesting there, BenQ. This is up to Windows 8 compliant, of course. There is HDMI and DisplayPort in here, but we'll get into that in a moment. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this BenQ XL2430T gaming monitor with the right tool for the job. If you don't have one of these at your home, you just don't have the right tool for the job. I mean, obviously this just cuts like a breeze. I got this from my father-in-law. I don't know why he has two of them. I don't think he had any idea it would be used for this. Nor did I, and I'm going to cut a lot of this out. He kept it nice and sharp. Alright. Put that back into here. Be safe. Alright, let's take a look at what's in the box. Now, keep in mind this is a refurbished unit, so it's not going to be picture perfect. There may be some blemishes. I'm hoping that at least it was packed well, and I did purchase a 1-year warranty with this, which was $25. So, alright. Perfect. So it looks like we have the mounting base. There are definitely some like scratches on it, but the finish itself is fine. Very sturdy aluminum. The S switch, which is been redesigned from the prior BenQ monitors. Give you an idea of what this looks like, and of course we'll show it to you when it is set up. So here's the S switch. Basically allows you to switch through 3 profiles. Has a scroll wheel for the on-screen display, auto mode button, and back button. A lot of the reviews that I've seen makes this extremely easy to use your monitor's OSD. And this has a nice little area here that it will fit right in. In the box we have a DVI cable. I'm not sure if this is dual link or single link. If I figure it out, I will annotate the video. We have a VGA cable. I do not have any idea why VGA cables are still included with monitors, but they are. AC power supply. And a USB 3 connector. Basically what this allows you to do is there are 2 USB ports built into the monitor, so you can hook up maybe a headset or a keyboard or a flash drive. So this will connect to the monitor, then to the computer, so that you can use the USB ports. Okay. That is a little concerning. The back plate of this just kind of fell apart. It looks like there's a really cheap amount of glue that was applied. So that's a bit concerning to me. It's not a deal breaker. Since this monitor was $140 off, I'm not going to complain about it, but other than that, very nice, sturdy aluminum carry handle here. You're going to have different modes of setting this monitor, along with selector switches for your height adjustment, so that way if you move this monitor around, when you go, let's say, to a LAN party, and I keep my monitor at a preferred height of 8, I know where it is, so that way when I reset my monitor back up, it will show me what is going on. So that is that. Alright, so here is the I almost lost the stand there. This is the BenQ XL2430T, 144 hertz gaming monitor. Again, refurbished. Everything here looks okay. It's still in its plastic packaging. It's actually much lighter than I thought it would be picking it out of this box. I have two 22-inch ViewSonic monitors, and they're quite heavy. This is not that bad. In fact, the stand was super heavy. The stand's actually much more heavy than this monitor. So good job on the materials. If you take a look at the depth of the monitor, not too bad. I wouldn't say it's super slim, but it's definitely, for all the features packed in this monitor, nice and slim. So as you can see, we have the two USB 3 headset microphone and a nice headphone stand for your headset. It retracts in. Nice little red polish color. Apparently, I think this is aluminum actually in here, or steel or something, so they reinforce this. But it just kind of sits right in here and spring-loaded, which is really nice. And now, meat and potatoes, if I can get to it. I'm like treating this so tenderly because I'm afraid I don't want to ruin it. In terms of the refurbished quality, the panel looks pretty good. The bezel, I should say. I am noticing some, I guess, flaws. They're visual defects, nothing that I can see. The only thing I will definitely test this for is dead pixels. Only reason I say it is because now that I saw that there's been some defects, I just want to make sure it's okay. Alright, I/O, USB, 2 HDMI ports, which of course will only give you 60 Hz refresh rate, so good for console gamers, not for PC gamers. Dual link DVI, VGA, which again, just don't use it. DisplayPort, and it looks like the S-switch adapter and another microphone port. We also have somewhere on here a Kensington security slot and your AC adapter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up. I'm not actually going to do a video of how to set it up because Mudcat did that with his 27-inch BenQ. The setup process is basically going to be the same. You basically add this to the base and set it up to your liking. But I'm going to go ahead and get this all installed, and then I will film later what this looks like. Maybe throw on a couple games so you can see what it looks like. Alright, so we're taking a look at the BenQ monitor setup now. I'm currently running my Xbox One off of this, so right now you're seeing it at 60 Hz, not the full 144 Hz refresh rate. As you can see, we have the S-switch over here, and then we'll give you a little bit of a view of how close this gets to the wall. It's about a hand's length from the wall. You can see the adjustments here that you can make, so you can go up and down, you can tilt the monitor back and forth, so you can go in and out. You can see that the wires are all going through that cable management hole. So that's kind of what it looks like when it's set up. What I really want to show you is how the S-switch works with the on-screen display. So here we have the S-switch with its dedicated profile buttons, 1, 2, and 3, auto mode button, scroll and click wheel, and a back button. So here's what's really neat about this. So all I need to do is press on the scroll wheel, and the side OSD comes up. Now I'm going to give this some time to hopefully focus. We have input, picture mode, display hub, and menu. These are your quick select options, which you can also press by using the sides here. So we're going to actually go into the menu and show you how nice this OSD is. Right here you have your game settings, which include blur reduction, black equalizer, color vibrance, low blue light, instant mode, auto game mode, and save settings. Lots of it. We have picture mode, where you can adjust the actual picture mode, brightness, contrast, sharpness, gamma, color temperature, AMA, and more. Different types of display options such as input, scaling, and you have system options for OSD settings using the headphones, etc. So I'm going to show you the difference. Now this is a calibrated standard mode. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the standard FPS 1 mode that it comes out of the box. As you can see, it's extremely bright and the colors are washed out. I am not a big fan of this. I don't think this is really calibrated all that well. I guess some of the pro gamers prefer this, but it really looks washed out. If we go to FPS 2, again, extremely bright, washed out colors. We have the RTS setting, which is even brighter and more washed out colors. And then you have your Gamer 1, 2, and 3 presets, which all pretty much look the same.
The only one that looks a little different is movie mode, and as you can see, it's definitely giving you deeper colors, but it also is probably not calibrated the best for gaming. So if you go on to different links, I'm going to go ahead and put some annotations here. You can see the different calibration settings, and the way that I have the standard calibrated seems to be the best for me. So that is some of the stuff you can do with the OSD. Really, really cool stuff. What's really nice is you can go ahead and, for the most part, switch on the fly. So I'm going to go to my input settings here, and I'm going to go to my PC by going to DisplayPort. And now we are on my PC. I can go ahead and show you my start screen. I have this currently running at 144 hertz. You can see the monitor setup here, which is very nice. We can identify all the screens here in the display. And we have the option of enabling stereoscopic 3D, but I'm not going to do that. So the only other thing I want to show you, we look at the unboxing, we look at some real basic information on the OSD and how it looks like set up. I do want to give you some overview of what it looks like when you're playing a game such as CounterStrike at 144 hertz.
So we're now viewing CounterStrike running at 144 hertz. Right now, the settings on this game are set to ultra mode, so everything is maxed out. With the graphics card that I have in my system, we're running somewhere around 180 to 200 frames per second. And again, this is just giving you somewhat of an idea of what this monitor looks like. Now, the camera that I use to film this only films at 24 frames per second, so you may notice that it may not look as smooth as 144 hertz is looking. I can assure you that there is a huge difference between 60 hertz and 144 hertz. Even if you put this monitor on 120 hertz mode, you're definitely going to notice a difference compared to 60 hertz, your standard monitor. I have found that when using 144 hertz, it does take a little bit of getting used to in regards to the smoothness. It definitely, I feel, will help you in the long run, having a bit of an edge, especially with the low 1 millisecond response time of this monitor. However, it will take a little bit of time to get used to just the simple smoothness of it all. But as you can see, I hope the video does a little bit of justice here. This game definitely looks awesome running on this monitor. So that is pretty much it for the BenQ XL2430T. I've been using this monitor now for almost 2 weeks. I can tell you that I'm extremely happy with the monitor. I couldn't ask for a better price. I couldn't have asked for a better setup and packaging experience, and I think that the amenities of this monitor absolutely are worth the price. So that being said, if you have questions or comments about the BenQ monitor, please leave them in the comment section below. We'd be more than happy to answer them for you. If not, please sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to 2XP Gaming on YouTube. Until next time, this is Reclaimer. Have fun with your games.